Good morning, Susie. How are you today? How is this, Susie? Isn't it your last day today of your decision? Day 15th? Interesting. Cool. Guess that's your decision then. Nice. Doesn't sound like it, no. I mean, who would hire her? Let's be honest now. I wouldn't. Sounds like a very toxic workplace. Hey, Puck, welcome in. Lack of experience. That's great. Well, she definitely lacks experience of being a team player. Yeah, we're close to it. I decided to paint the hand today, even though I haven't finished the cloth underneath. I felt like painting the hand would really help sort of me engaging the cloth, which I'm gonna do after I finish this area here, and I can just sort of complete all this. Maybe be somewhere in here, probably start painting the hand. Yeah, it's definitely overqualified. Okay. Overqualification means nothing though, in my opinion. To open the air conditioning. Probably close some of the blinds. One? Wait, what? Forget numbers. Are you referring to your previous message? You got me a bit confused. Okay. That sounds quite strange. So it has begun, I suppose. One of those rains. I see. Sounds like fun. Are they? Not sure about that. Or are you referring to your country? I mean, well, what else would you be referring to? How late are they? Oh, I see. Hmm. No green allowed. I don't know, I like green, I suppose. But I understand your point. I'm used to sort of like yellows and browns because there is a drought in the last 3 years, anyways. Before that, it was gray. Anything but gray. My god. Let me see. That looks very depressing. That's very depressing to see. What the fuck? I wouldn't be able to handle that a lot. Like if that was the day today, I probably wouldn't stream. I probably wouldn't do anything. Welcome to autumn in Finland. It really affects me. Like I will be, because like it accentuates what I'm feeling, right? If I'm feeling quite sort of just hanging in there, like just hanging in there, it doesn't help. I will be like, fuck it, I don't care anymore. Lack of yellow and orange is depresso. I guess is the change, right? And plus what you're used to this time of the year. A profound gray. Yeah, I'm sorry you have to go through that. Bioluminescent sounds not something you would want, I suppose. I don't know, this month has been quite difficult for me anyways. So like thinking that, if the weather wasn't, like now it's sunny, I can see the rays, it's sort of telling me, hey, keep going, it's fine. But if the weather wasn't like this, I don't know, man. I guess probably I'm looking for excuses to just give up. I don't know. Like in any point in my life, really, not just now. Like when things are going hard, I'm really having a hard time keep moving forward. And if everything is sort of telling me like, everything is shit, like what's the fucking point? It's like a really good friend who is telling you, hey, it's okay. Do the thing and then we can relax and enjoy the day. And you're like, yeah, just a few more hours, that type of thing. Yeah, I understand. Which that's very cold for me. How cold can it get? -30? Glowing sweat. Hey, Contra, welcome in. Night freezers are the worst. When I was in the UK, every morning I will wake up and I'll see outside everything looked to be frozen. I thought it snowed. Obviously, I'm a very I didn't know. I didn't come from a country that there was anything such as that. So I was like, "Whoa, it snowed!" And everyone was like, "No, there's no snow." Welcome to me painting the hand. Gonna take a bit of time with it, and then I'm gonna be painting the cloth, and all together we're gonna be slowly moving forth. I hope you've been doing well, and you're enjoying your night. As in the hand or the cloth or all of them. Yeah, I'm struggling a little bit with my energy. As you know, it's the end. I'm really trying to like keep going. I don't have a lot left, so I'm trying my best to hang in there. Naturally, you know, nothing out of the ordinary, I would say. Never lived in a place such as that. That sounds indeed very troublesome. Much more than I would realize actually. This is one of those things that you have to live to understand. Contra. It's hard for me to do so, but the more I entertain the idea, the more I like feel like uh, painting more like half on stream, half off stream. Like changing things up. Basically, I think that really helps because I am uh, even if I rest, the only thing in my mind is like, yo, there's like 5 things left. Like I can't stop painting because we're so close. So the only way for me that I see in maintaining the momentum is keep spicing things up. Like, do something different with it. Now that I've uh, painted off stream, I have something that I like about that. And now that I'm painting on stream, I have something that I like about this. So like if I, let's say half the day and do until lunchtime stream and then the other time paint off stream and then the next day I can, like something that can feel like I'm doing something different because the mundane part of it all becomes the death of the desire basically to continue because you're like, I really need a moment for myself. But in order for me to have that is to finish something that is in the middle. As in the small camera, you mean? Cock. Yep. Something like that, Contra. Oh, I see. Also, I need to lower the lines even more. Alright, 1 second, guys. Let me change the music. It's basically split in the middle. One on the left, one on the right, and there's sort of like a fracture. When we come to it, you're gonna see. Interesting point of view. I wonder who would say that with their eyes open. It's quite hard for me to get all the painting in through the cameras, anyways, because the camera should be further back, but I don't have the space. Where the camera is at the moment is literally where the edge of the room is on the wall. So, welcome to my private life. I have been living in this box for the past 2 years. I haven't really got out of it. Oh, you're tackling the symbolism behind it. I see. Yeah, they are. Yeah, no, that's the point. The your observation, how you project it, is what I want to hear, basically. I find it quite interesting hearing what people's mind make out of this. If I am honest. Very soon, in the next couple of days, I'm gonna be able to decipher a lot of what I created on my perspective. So maybe you guys can find something interesting in that in terms of some of the visual decisions. I guess it might be. It is. What you're observing there is the essence of the compositioning book. There is ways that you can create a composition, given that everything is shapes, right? So the way you allocate your shapes in a square or a rectangle or whatever is the composition that you're gonna have, the shapes will be perceived in a certain type of pattern from the viewer. Given the middle is in a triangular position, every triangle in a composition always becomes the energy sort of section of the composition, thus becomes the focal point. So as we see and understand in this composition, as I said, the middle is in a triangle position. And on top of the triangle position lies another triangle, which is here. So therefore, the focal point is undoubtedly the middle point here. And then you sort of traverse around the area in sort of what comes next for you, which I haven't really specified in I want you to be on the right first or on the left, because I wanted you to decide on that. If I were to do that, I would have used other types of shapes to create a different sort of feel, and not like a quite similar shape on both sides. So it basically has an equally amount of attraction on both sides. But the middle is to be seen first. and then what is being perceived in the middle, in the triangle, first on the others, is how I use my light and my shadow. AKA, let's say the face, the hands, you know, it's all of that is just ratios that you play around with. Interesting. That's a very interesting perspective. It's a pile of people, as you, I guess, can see. Here. An organized religion. Isn't that every religion? Which you make a very fair point. I think every religion is a very organized system. A very thought of, premeditated plan. Ah, the last painted part before the unpainted section. Here. Yeah, that's there is some elements there that are quite abstract, but at the same time, quite direct. I went a little bit off script for that, but you have to have a close-up to understand some of the details. Yeah. That's one way of putting it realistically, Contra. I wish they say that they would say those words. It would make more sense. There is a bit of there is a very specific message that you can, as in like icons that you can decipher. For example, a hand, a skull, but it's sort of in a way hidden and not as you're not supposed to see it as something that stands out. It's sort of like in the works, and then there is something above it, and you have to just pay a little bit of attention when you see it as a close-up. From afar, it looks like a distinction between like a reset button, you know? Invincible basketball. Painting such large sections is always very draining because you need a lot of color to make the transitions. There was, what day is it? 83, 84 days of painting, well, minus every rest day. I started this guy, I think, on day 35, 36, somewhere there. It's been, it's been a long time. I haven't contacted my grandfather yet, so I wouldn't know. Maybe he has it. Uh, I will be going on the weekend to see him, so I will be able to have a conversation with him about it. Someone ate it. I know they did. Someone was curious and they opened it and they ate it. It wouldn't shock me in this country. Wait, is it something that can give you tummy aches? Because maybe I dodged a bullet there, you know? Damn, maybe I indeed dodged a bullet. Giving people tummy aches? It's something edible, yes. Everything is edible if you're brain enough. What, brave enough, not brain enough. Actually, that can go too. If you have any brains, everything is edible. This guy was more of the difficulty part is the blend to make it consistent due to the scale, and acrylics don't really blend that well together as people would think. So it was, I spent so much energy on it. But I managed. It was in the beginning, I had the energy to spend. Yes, it really is. So that's why you stop thinking that it should be even, and you start going with what you're seeing, and it really helps. At least it helped my endeavors. Well, not really. You don't. It doesn't have to. Nothing has to happen. It's all your decision and what you want from it. The have tos is but a choice when you're painting. If you want it as such, then you're gonna do it as such. Probably gonna take more time, but it's one of those things. You just gotta figure out what you want. You're jealous of the figure's pinky? Yeah. Funny you should say that actually. Really funny you should say that. With the final part of the hand that I won't paint probably until the end, there is an essence of reaching and the concept of being able to reach things. Yep, it's a thing. It was deliberate. Well, these hands reference something anyways, for those that were a bit more sort of aware of the imagery of, I guess, religious paintings. So I really wanted to use their language in a way. Well, this hand as well is the same equivalent, basically. Sort of using the language that a lot of these hieroglyphic paintings have. Yeah. The grasp of his reach. Yeah, exactly. In a lot of depictions of religious icons, you see this hand and you see that hand together. That's usually reserved for God, but you see sort of the positioning and the elevation and the and the the actual way of depicting it being quite identical. And I did it in such a way that I used them as the reference for the hands because I wanted the people to be like, "Hey, isn't this thing here that I'm aware of?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Did you know that a lot of people kiss the priest's hand? Like they actually kiss it. In this country anyways. And I remember when I was a kid, I was forced to do it and I wasn't doing it. And the priest was like, maybe when he grows up. And I'm like, what the fuck? Thinking back to it. Back then I just didn't want to kiss someone's hands. Seems nasty. You kiss sort of like the top part here. I don't know, it was weird. Although everything about it. Yeah, it was. I would think so. Especially when they were like, oh yeah, holy water got contaminated. And I'm like, what? They're doing it. They're doing it. So there's no doubt. There's no doubt that no doubt that if something is around, they will catch it. But at the same time, see, that's the mentality in this country, right? For priests. But then these very smart people who are very religious extend that to their grandfathers. You know, like they start kissing their hands as well. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Like I see some of my cousins go to my grandfather and they kiss his hand and they say hello. And I'm like, you guys are okay? And I asked my grandfather, what the fuck is Well, I don't know about the quote there, but it's mainly for the concept of a lot of the imagery. They have this grasping hand. Given that I'm using it now, I didn't invent it in a way. I mean, all of this is quite interesting, to be honest. The depiction of this holy figure has been so diverse. I've never seen a person be so diverse and be the same guy. Like, we're talking about the same person, but it's so freaking diverse. It's like everyone was creating fan arts of him. And then when you point it out to people, hey, everyone was doing their own fan arts of Jesus. They were like, no, this is the actual thing, though. This is the original. And you're like, yeah? And they're like, yeah, of course. I'm like, okay, great. Any pictures that we can validate? Like a picture that was like a stick figure almost. Talking about having vivid imagination, right? In fact, this is the point that I'm making with this, the concept of the my religious depiction is that everything is man-made. Someone created the iconography. Nobody was actually being like, hey, Jesus, sit there with your hands like that, give me like a solid 3 days, and then you can leave. And he's like, got you, fam. He's like, what? Someone said, I am thinking of my religious figure. I gotta depict it in a holy way. And they started going about it. Like in a Renaissance painting, when they're depicting angels and the concept of that, they're just thinking about that. It's like someone made it. A human made this shit. Why are you worshipping something as such? It's like me painting Batman, but like, me saying like Batman is fucking the best shit ever. And then people are like, man, I love Batman. I'm gonna have it on my windows, on my house, on my school's yard, everywhere. Please paint Batman, Fabio. If I would paint Batman, I would have him have religious symbols. I was saying the other day to Contra, like the gestures that you're seeing here. I've seen a T-shirt with this actual sort of like symbol of 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 the icon of Jesus, and then there was a cigarette on one hand, and on the left hand it was like a whiskey sort of glass, and he had shades on, and it was like a line work and on a T-shirt. And I was like, that was fucking cool. Maybe I should start making T-shirts with the concept of this. Secret merch. Holy iconography. That should be the title. Hearsay. Or heresy. Yeah. Do it. Someone else did it. It's gonna be a waste of my time. I was thinking, after completing this pile of bodies, my next desire as like a painting medium, I would like to do a massive painting of an orgy. That would be my next thing that I would want to do. Like, when I think about art, I want to do that. A massive painting of an orgy. But the secret ingredient here, all my references will be taken from very popular actors. I think Scabs will be into it. I think a lot of people will be into it. I'm just literally showing other people in their core element. Pop cultural shit. Hey, Open said good morning. Well, very early morning. You love it? I think it's my getaway of getting back to painting after my exit, at least. Dear, I'm just doing research. Love that. But it's gonna have like an elegant taste of like, something of a very Renaissance sort of vibe. But I'm not gonna hold anything back. I'm gonna show the sheer animalistic side of everyone. It's a future project. that you're getting from it. And he's pretty big, you know, as in like people like his stuff because it's relatable, you know, like it's the height of what you're doing. Obviously, he's put like this very glazed, sort of shiny colors and turquoises, which is pretty amazing. I forgot his name now. Uh, One of his paintings was literally sort of like a what it appears to be a face with an open mouth and sort of like a yogurt drip on her side of the face, and it was so well done. And when people start watching it first, they were like, "Oh, I really like the, you know, it reminds me of like, you know, being indulged by," and they just, you know, He's really good. Appealing in a certain type of way, but I feel like this person here is just doing whatever they like. And I feel like that's something when you have a bit of a publicity or any of that begins to dwindle a little bit, you begin to compromise more. But I don't think it seems that he was compromising. And you seem like someone is having genuine fun. Uh, that's nice to hear. Then we're on the same page then, Scrubs. I think it's pretty apparent. Because if you think about it, you know, the concept of selling something is, and you know, wanting it to sell in the now, it's like what is being desired. I think that's usually a visual becomes, or any type of question becomes a seductive sort of um, opportunity for you. And if you get seduced enough, you venture forth. If you think you understood what the seduction was, and you claim that, yeah, this is that, and you haven't really felt it, it's pretty apparent. Been seduced. Who hasn't? Who hasn't? There'll be one person who hasn't been seduced in their life. Yep. That's usually how you're being taught art nowadays, Contra. Spooky vibes. No, he's really good. Um, I think we all agree on that. Beautiful. That's finally the year that I would be enjoying clubs. Waited long enough, I suppose. That's true. Good point, Scrubs. Dopamine floors? Best floors.